If you love something, let it go. I know most of us heard the saying, and there's some truth to it, even when it comes to marriage. You see, in order to save your marriage, you have to let go of all expectations. And sometimes you even have to let go of your partner in order to get them back. And I don't mean to let them go in the sense of that you stop contacting them or anything like that, because this is still your spouse. But in order for you to make the changes that you need to make, you do need to let them go for the time being. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the power of letting go and how it can actually work for your marriage. What's good, y'all? Tasha here, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here on this channel, I talk pretty much all things marriage. The reason why most marriages don't work out is because a need is not being met. Some needs, of course, we can fulfill ourselves, but others are fulfilled by our spouse. And when those needs turn into a gaping hole, we usually want out of the marriage by this time. Or we try to hold on so hard that it's our partner who then wants out of the marriage. Letting go of your marriage does not mean that you necessarily have to let your marriage go through a divorce, but you have to put yourself first until you are in a healthy enough place to handle certain conversations. You have to accept where you are right now in your marriage. You have to also truly see if your marriage is even worth saving. And if it is worth saving, then there is work that you have to do in order for your spouse to believe that these changes are real and that they'll even want to come back to the marriage. They have to believe themselves that being with you is healthy for them. There is a reason that your spouse chose you, and they will choose you again, but you have to give them a good reason. I know I talk a lot about this in my videos, and you can have hope and you can have the wherewithal to say to yourself, I will save my marriage, but you can't do it in a pushy way. And any change that you make, you have to be able to back it up. And if you're being pushy about saving your marriage, it doesn't matter how much you tell yourself you're going to save your marriage, you're not going to save your marriage because you're not doing it in the right way. No one wants to be tricked, pushed, or manipulated into being in any type of relationship. So don't do it in your own marriage. People are going to ask you, why are you working so hard for this relationship? And their belief is, if it's worth it, it's going to be easy. I don't know about you, but I don't really know any relationship that's easy. We all go through some type of situation in our relationships. Relationships are meant to change. Relationships are meant to transition. We're going to go through things no matter how easy the relationship seems. But as we all know, the things that are worth it sometimes does not come to us easy. The one thing you don't want to do is smother your relationship. Your relationship is like a fire. And if you don't let it get enough oxygen, it's going to burn out. Your relationship needs oxygen. You need relationship CPR right now. And that's why you need to let go. You need to give your partner space. Even when things are going good, you need to give your partner breathing room. And why people are so afraid to give their partner space or to give their relationship breathing room is because of fear. You're letting fear run your relationship. And that's why you're acting the way you are in your relationship. You might have a fear of your partner being with another person, or you might fear that your spouse loves their freedom a little bit too much. And those fears are going to drive you to really have that fear of letting go of your relationship, of just giving yourself time and the space that you need. Now, I'm not saying to go out and just condone your partner being with someone else, condone them cheating. That's not what I'm saying at all. But if you hold on to your relationship like a bear, they are going to seek freedom, whether that's with someone else or just doing more things without you. Letting go is not about reacting to every little thing that comes your way. It's making sure that you are in the right headspace. You can't stress yourself out. You can't worry about every little thing that your partner is doing, because during this time, you need to work on yourself. You need to create an environment for yourself where you thrive in it, where you can show up being the best version of you. For me, what my belief is, in order for you to have the best relationship, you have to be your best self in that relationship. And if in this process of you trying to be your best self, if you end up losing your relationship, so be it. Because your spouse might not be ready for this new version of you. Because in this new version of you, you are going to be more confident, strong, you're gonna believe in yourself, and more importantly, love yourself. So I hope this video brought you value. Like this video if you like it, and remember, love yourself, adore yourself, and always be yourself. Thank you, and I hope I get to see you guys in my next video.